All right. So far, I'm pretty sure that this is Freon. I don't know yet. We're still gonna do a little more testing. The cap right there, that's a dead giveaway. Plus, I traced the line, and there's another cap right there. It's hard to see. So now I got two caps, and it looks like you're definitely not gonna see it on camera. I'm sorry about that. But it looks like there's a line that goes in here. There's a line that comes out here. There's another cap right there. And I'm pretty confident that that is part of the AC system. I trust him. I know he knows what he's doing. He's been doing that for 60 years, and he's a smart guy. I do know that the compressor for the AC system is somewhere down there around the wheel well. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I'm looking at it right now. You're not going to be able to see it on camera, but shit. All right, so next test. Let's test the viscosity of this liquid here. Where's the most of it? You know what? There's a good amount of it right here on the fender, or on the grill. It's definitely much oilier. There's some down here I could probably get on my fingers. Wipe off as much as I can and get a good smell. Like I said, my sense of smell kind of sucks because, stupid me, I chose to smoke. It actually does have a smell. It's got it has a smell to it. It's got like a nutty, earthy smell. Oh shit. Okay, let me see what else we can get out of here. I'm just trying to get as much of it as on my hand so I can smell it. Yeah, it really does have an earthy, kind of nutty smell, which is what you would find from Freon or castor oil. Son of a bitch. Just hold on. Spit cigarette out of my mouth. Oh, see, now I can actually smell that. That's more of a castor oil smell. That's like an earthy, nutty kind of smell. Yep. And considering what he told me about Freon, which is great for the atmosphere, by the way, it makes the world a better place. Oh shit. It does kind of have a earthy, nutty, oily kind of smell. Does not smell sweet to me. And it's definitely more oily and viscous. So, considering what he told me about this being a part of the air conditioning system, I have more of a feeling this is Freon. Plus this right here, and I was tracing it in, and it goes to another nut right there. And no, when you hook up a refrigerant system, you have to have at least 2 spots. You have to have an inside, an in, and an evacuation. So, okay. This goes back to there. That goes back to there. All right. So far, it looks like this actually might be Freon. Yeah, great for the atmosphere. No, but on a serious note, I don't know where this nut goes here, but just judging by the smell of it and the viscosity, shit, this might be Freon. Okay, so maybe something happened with my AC system, which I could live with. I don't need AC. I'm not worried about that. Oh God, I keep trying to smear as much of it over my hands so I can try and smell it out. And I know castor oil. He told me it smelled like castor oil, which is like an earthy, nutty kind of smell. Now, I'm smelling that. I'm smelling that on my hands. I mean, I got it all over my fingers. And this is way more oily and viscous. Definitely a big difference between the coolant. Oh yeah. Now, he told me this would have a sweet smell to it. Unfortunately, that's how people murder cats sometimes, because they leave antifreeze out for them to taste because it tastes sweet and smells sweet. This does not smell that way. This is not a sweet smell. Whatever came out of here does not have a sweet smell. It is nutty and earthy, which he told me would be more like Freon from the air conditioning system. And he told me this part here is part of the air conditioning system. Now, let's see, where can I trace some of these lines? All right. Shit. Something here not even connected. Oh, man. Whoever her last mechanic was, he was fleecing her like a motherfucker. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure there's a line right there that's not connected. And there's a line here that's not connected, and I bet they're supposed to be. Look at this shit. Ah, it's like a fucking nightmare. Don't get me wrong, we got a good deal on this one, but Christ. Hold on, I'm gonna pull this out of here. I'm sidetracked right now because and the whole cover for the motor is missing, which there's a hole there, there's a hole there, there's a hole there, there's a hole there. There should be a shroud over this, and there's this plug right here. Hold on, I'm gonna try and pull it out and show you. Oh, Christ. Why do I have to deal with this shit? What the fuck am I doing with my life? There's a plug right there. There's a plug right there. I have a feeling that those two match, but I'm not going to join them up. I'm not going to fuck around. As long as it runs, it gets me back and forth. Oh, yeah. No, I keep trying to smell this. This is definitely way different. This is way more oily, which indicates it's probably Freon. And like Fred said, this is an air conditioning part. I don't need air conditioning. So unfortunately, Well, fortunately, this may actually be Freon. Holy shit. Yeah, it smells oily. It doesn't smell sweet. I'm not about to put it in my mouth right now. Shit. Something in the air conditioning unit might have blown. Now, that may explain the squeaky, 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 squeaky that I've been hearing out of this side of the motor, because the air compressor for the air conditioning may not have been working. It may need it might have a problem. It might need to be replaced. I'm okay with dealing with no air conditioning as long as the vehicle runs. Wow, this really does smell kind of nutty and earthy. All right, meow, meow, meow. I'm gonna wash this off my hands, and I'm gonna top off the reservoir for the coolant and the radiator with some water. Then I'm gonna run it. And like I said, long story short, well, you can see all these. There used to be a shroud over this that would cover the motor, that said everything about it, but it's missing now. Wow, that does smell more like Freon. Shit, this might be an air conditioning problem, and I can deal with that. But it would make sense why this cap right here, hold on. Can I get it off? Nah, I can't really get into it right now. Fuck. So like I said, long story short, the woman who owned this vehicle before I did, or my father did, we're all pretty confident that he was fleecing her for shit. Because, believe it or not, right here and right here, I should have 2 horns. I have no horns in this car. Somebody removed them. And that's one of the other reasons that we think she was being taken advantage of by her mechanic. And of course, she's an older woman. She doesn't know. And yeah, it does smell. That does smell more like Freon. I can smell this. But we're pretty sure she was being taken advantage of by her mechanic. So she would go in, she would get work done, and then he would break something so that she would have to come back later. And he's probably a good salesman, and she probably trusted him. But yeah, that's a fuck. That's a fuck. You don't do that to people. Okay, so viscosity versus smell. I'm pretty confident this is more of a Freon smell. It's more like castor oil. If you know anything about castor oil, it smells nutty and earthy, and you know, it's not like a sweet smell. This is not a sweet smell. All right. Okay. So, well, we're gonna take it from there. I mean, I got the shit all over my hands. So, yeah. No, I'm smelling it now. So, smell test. I didn't really smell anything on the antifreeze, but I definitely smell this. This smells. I keep doing it. I'm sorry. This smells. Well, castor oil smells kind of earthy and nutty, and just trying to get. Okay. I have a feeling this is more of a Freon leak than it is an antifreeze leak. And all right, so I guess the next step is we're gonna top that radiator off. I'm gonna top the jug off. We're gonna put some water in it. We're gonna run it, and we're gonna see where we go from there. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, thank God it's. All right. No. I'm not confident yet. I may have a small coolant leak, but I can live with that as long as I stay on top of it. First thing I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna look underneath. I'm gonna see if there's anything that's been leaking. I don't see anything. No pools, no puddles. It did rain a little last night, so it looks a little damp over here, but that's okay because I'm under the overhang, and that's not getting the sunlight right now under the car. Wow, that's a big difference. I can actually smell this. I couldn't smell the antifreeze. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna get some water. Put some water in. Top it off. He said water. I want to use the antifreeze just to be sure, but I also don't want antifreeze in case it is an antifreeze leak. I don't want it leaking out here because I don't want the stray cats getting to it. So, all right. So I guess I'm gonna go get some water in a funnel and top it off. Try not to spill it. Just so it's easier to see everything that's going on. And see, there's that cap there, and I'm pretty sure that is connected to this cap here. Now, I'm not an AC HV guy, so I'm not exactly sure how that works, but I've seen the HVAC guys do it before, and usually they connect two hoses, and then there's another one somewhere around. Maybe not. I don't really know. I've seen it done before, but I'm not exactly sure. Brake fluid's okay. Or power steering's okay. I'm gonna wash my hands before I check the brake fluid. So let me go wash my hands really good. We'll bring some water out. We'll put some in, top off the reservoir, and then we'll run it, and we'll see if we have a radiator leak. And then we can always try the AC and see if this is blowing out or not running correctly. I don't even know if I have AC right now. So, all right, so that'll be our next step. But yeah, the whole shroud off this is missing. I've, been doing some research on 2005 Kia Sedona, and there should be a shroud over this. I mean, you open up the hood on a fairly new vehicle, and it's usually got a shroud over the hood so that you're not, you don't have your hands on all 6 cylinders, because you don't want to burn your hands on 6 cylinders. I know the oil's good. Yeah, so I guess that'll be our next step. I'm almost confident that Fred was right, and this is Freon. But we'll do a little more looking around. We'll do a couple more tests, and we'll figure it out from there. All right, thanks.